Hi, we are in the sky. This is the T-Dog Report, October 10th, 2020. The Triple Threat lineup. Yes, it is good, it is good. They have all one thing in common. Is this thing something you do in your car? Yes, sometimes. Is this thing something you do with your friends? Some friends will do this. I'm talking about a battle cry. Go check on the chat board. Yesterday we had great posts, and today post your battle cry photo. I will now show yesterday's winners, the top 3 posts. Loved it, liked it, want some more of it, yes. Today, enjoy Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, SpellForce 3 Fallen God, and Watch Dogs Legion.
Sam, what have you done?
Did you get the package? Watch it. Watch the tape.
What the hell is that?
The machine. It's happening again.
Requiem, actual strike team is on the ground.
Investigate the site. Contain the threat.
Roger. Moving.
Let's get the power on.
What was that?
Sometimes I feel I've got to get away.
Strike team, report. What the hell just happened?
Take my tears and that's not nearly. Oh,
Let's go!
Push him back!
to love.
You want this?
Roll the sentry!
Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly. Oh, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please, I cannot stand. See.
Keep pushing! Take the high ground!
We can't hold them off any longer!
Help is on the way.
Cheers everyone, Warmick here. Yesterday, GameStar Germany held a live stream where they showcased a lot of games that are going to be released in the near future. Included in those was luckily SpellForce 3 Fallen God. They talked a bit about the game and also showed some gameplay on a PvP map, and I wanted to share that information with people who maybe don't speak German or just didn't know that GameStar had this live stream. Now, since the things they said on the stream were essentially the same as in the article that I went over recently, I won't repeat myself here, but I would suggest that you guys check out that video if you haven't already, so you're up to date with all the information. The link to that will be down in the description below. Now, the gameplay itself gives us some neat insight into how the trolls will most likely work. We already know that they will have 2 main units which will then be sent into buildings to be upgraded into stronger units. But from what we can see here, the melee units are all going to go in a similar direction, big, slow and probably dealing a lot of damage. They also seem to be doing a bit more damage to buildings on this footage compared to the standard units of the other races. Another cool thing is the scavenger birds we get to see. They'll be the flying units of the trolls, and I imagine they'll have different specializations depending on what you need. Some good versus ground units, some versus flying units, and some, as seen here, versus buildings. This will also, by judging the footage, be the siege unit of the trolls. And that's more or less all the big stuff I picked out from this gameplay. I'll leave the rest of it playing in the background, but I would encourage you to go check out the GameStar video to see the full thing. It will also be linked in the description with a timestamp of when it happened.
London, this is 0 Day. Those little bombings were my way of saying hello. I don't expect you to understand this, but what I'm doing is good. Destruction is always the cure.
More bombs are going live as we speak. That may complicate matters.
They're spread out all over London. London is in a death spiral. While authorities hunt our group for crimes we didn't commit, Albion's private army and Mary Kelly's criminal syndicate are taking hold of the city for their own purposes.
We didn't set that bomb. We defused it.
Do you think it really matters at all?
But they're just the tip of the iceberg. London's real threat is Zero Day.
If you don't help me, Zero Day wins, which means we all die.
We gotta take the fight to him.
While you've been running around trying to save London, you've actually been arming us for a war.
Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
The only way we're going to stop London from falling into total oppression is to recruit and take the city back.
Welcome to DedSec.
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
You might be asking, Mr. T, how do I get to watch more of these lineups? Subscribe and turn on that notification button. See y'all.